Israel will confront Iran on all fronts, warns Gantz. Israel will continue to confront Iran on all fronts, including Lebanon and Syria, Israeli Defense Minister Benny Gantz warned yesterday. We have been seeing Iran's policies in terms of its nuclear program and its armaments outside the country, said Gantz, as well as its influence in Syria and Lebanon. He made his comments while visiting an army base with Prime Minister Naftali Bennett. The Israeli official called on governments to act against Iran and stressed that his country is prepared to do what is needed on all of these fronts and on the northern front in particular. Gantz's comments come amid a planned resumption of negotiations on reviving the nuclear deal between Iran and world powers in Vienna later this month. Israel has described the 2015 Iran nuclear deal as insufficient to deter Iran's ambitions to develop nuclear weapons. It has also said that it would prevent what it called the Iranian military entrenchment in Syria and Lebanon.
So this is a book of Jeremiah 49. I'll start from verse 19. It reads, "Behold, he shall come up like a lion from the swelling of Jordan against the habitation of the strong. But I will suddenly make him run away from her, and who is a chosen man, that I may appoint of her? For who is like me, and who will appoint me the time, and who is that shepherd that will stand before me?" Verse 20, "Therefore hear the counsel of the Lord, that he has taken against Edom, and his purpose that he has purposed against the inhabitant of Teman. Surely the least of the four shall draw them out. Surely he shall make the habitation desolate with them. The earth is moved as the noise of their fall, and as they cry, the noise therefore was heard in the Red Sea." Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Barakata Yahweh, Barakata Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Lakaha Kadash, double honor to the elder and the apostles of Great Mission who do well. A peace, blessing, and salutation to you, Akiam, who are pushing these truths, the four winds of the heaven, being on the forefront of this spiritual war, to make sure Jerusalem is established as a praise, here on yes again, as in the days of old. Amen. Israel to attack Iran. Israel will confront Iran in your front, one guns. So it is war out of here, man. You see, this is a declaration of war. You see. So, man, I don't have anything to add to this, man. So, Israel, man, them do the live over there in the state of Israel, is also the Amalekite, man. Chief house of Esau, man. As a highly despised, man. Everybody despises them, man. Even though these other Edomites are not speaking, but they don't like them, man. And the Lord is using them to draw you Edomite in this big war, man. The greatest slaughter in the land of Idumea, man. You see? Now let me get that, you see. Let me see. Isaiah 34 and verse 6 says, "Their slain shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heaven shall be all together as a straw, as cold, as going to the mushroom cloud, man, and all their hosts shall fall down as a leaf falls from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be blessed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down." That's going to what you call the entry vehicle. You see, there's what we call the payload enter into the atmosphere, and it come down, man. That's the sword of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai being birthed in heaven. That's going to the head of the missile. "Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, and upon the people of my curse, you two set to judgment. The sword of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshai is filled with blood." That's what's still going to happen, man. Through the rest of the flock, man. The war between Amalek and Elam, man. It really escalates, man. You see, even you niggas who live over there in the Western Hemisphere, you think that this is too far-fetched, man. You see, here is the word of the Lord, man. The sword of the Lord, Hashem Yahshai, is filled with the blood, and is made fat with fatment, with the blood of the lamb and goat, with the fat of the hash, with the fat of the killing of lambs for the Lord, he was sacrificed in Bodra, and a great slaughter in the land for Idumea. And the unicorn shall come down with his aim with the baroque with the bull, and the land shall be soaked with blood, and the dust made fat with fatness. For it's the day of the Lord with vengeance. So the day of the Lord is not a single day. It's a build-up, man, to that great day of the Lord. And the year of recompense for the controversy of Zion, man. And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitches, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch. It shall not be quenched, nay, nor night, nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever, and from generation to generation. It shall lie waste, none shall pass through it forever and ever. You see, that's what's going to the great slaughter in which the Lord is about to do for you, Idumea, man. For you, Amalekite. You see, first and foremost, the list of the flock, man. Which is so, and all out war have been declared, man, in all front. So when they say in all front, it means land invasion, it means air invasion, technological, cyber warfare, biological warfare, in all front. It simply means all of the logistics are in press, man. See, we are just waiting for the go-ahead, man. Yeah, from Yahweh Hashem Yashai, man. You see, we are just waiting for that go ahead from Yahweh Hashem Yashai, man. You see, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, so this is the book of Joel 2. I'll start at verse 10. It says, the earth shall quake before them, that's going to the midst of the heaven shall tremble. The sun and the moon shall be darkened, that's going to a mushroom cloud, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. That is going to, it will be an actual darkness, and it will be, you see, what you call it metaphorical. The stars, we need to talk about the stars is going to you, the rulership, the current rulership, man. It will be totally wiped. That's the really transition of power, man. And the Lord Hashem shall utter. That's going to the book of Isaiah, man. You see, the book of Isaiah, if I'm not mistaken. You see, when it's going, I will get that. The Lord shall utter his voice. Mark that. Before his army, for his camp is very great, for he is strong that executed his word, for the day of the Lord is great and very terrible, and who can abide it? So, amen, our Lord and Savior, Hawashai is come like that angelic enforcement, like that ancient warrior. So he will utter, you see, he will utter a war cry, man, from Hawashai, man. You see, a war cry, man. And the earth, you see, as the earth will tremble. As the earth will tremble before him, man. When the Lord utter that's what you call the war cry, man. See. So this is the verse I want to be. I think if there is another one, but this is enough. We say Isaiah 42, when we started verse 13, it says the Lord, Yahweh Hashem shall go forth as a mighty man. As an angelic force, so that ancient warrior-like spirit. And you people, let's say in the American army, you simps, man, you think you are tough. Just wait until you see a Hawashai, man. You will be pissing in your panty, man. You will be peeing in your panty. Some of you will be ejaculating. You see, when somebody is too scared, they ejaculate. That is scientifically. If you are too scared, you can either urinate or ejaculate for yourself, man. As going to turn into a woman, literally, maybe ejaculating for yourself. That's what women do. Lack of self-control. This is not mean to disrespect women. We are just trying to be more technical so that you can understand. He shall stir up jealous like a man of war. He shall cry a roar. See, he shall cry. So that's what I was talking, that war cry, that ancient like spirit, man. Men back in the day, they used to get down, man. See, that when you hear that war cry, man, coming to a seat near you, you start trembling, man. Women start running. Kids starting being put to death left and right. That's what is coming in, man. Yeah, Lord, he shall prevail against his enemy, man. See, we see a mighty force. I have long time holding my peace. I have been still. I refrained myself. Now I cry like a traveling woman. See, if we want to understand it, is that sentence is there, go to the neighborhood, man. I will destroy and devour once. See, so amen. I want to make a really quick lesson here. I want to go and do some exercise, man, because nowadays you can't live without exercising, literally, man. It's how we have poisoned our body, man. We can't do anything, but it's all good, man. She's the one who kill and make alive Yahweh Hashem Yashai himself, so we are not afraid, man. We are not afraid of diseases or anything like that, and you should not be afraid. You see. So it is this session. I hope you brothers were edified. On to the next thing.